I'm actually very curious to see if this thing will start. After having the light bar running so much to film different videos, having the stereo going with the sub on. Fuel pump go. Nope. Hey Sarah. Okay, as you can see in the car right over here, I have test fit the manifold, the turbo, and the wastegate. I'm actually gonna put the other manifold back on and do some 0 to 100 testing and stuff as soon as this thing is legal to be on the road. But I just wanted to test which way the turbo should fit on there. Anyway, today's video is just taking off the front bumper and the grille and getting it ready to be turboed. It's 6 o'clock now and I'm hungry and you're still working on your car. and then he cut the audio, so they obviously argued a bit, and then they got some food. Now for the bumper! Was that good?
Yeah.
It's not every day you take a bumper off with Jay Wheelie.
It's not.
It's not. It's not. It's not poop. I wanted to say it, but I held back and then I said it. Don't have a flathead on me, so I'm just gonna...
Yeah, you do.
You have a flathead. Whoa! Broke it.
Jamie.
How the hell were you supposed to take it out?
Flathead.
Broken. Whoops. Who needs a bumper anyway?
Exactly.
Alright, well I've never taken a bumper off before. Well, that might be a lie. Never taken a bumper off one of my cars before. Oh, we got a little socky socket. Try to get this little bolt here, tires in the way, we gotta wrench it over a bit. There we go.
Smart.
Look at how low she is. Oh, Mosca. I'm assuming it's a 10 mil. And I'd be wrong. 10 doesn't fit on there? Ooh, it smells really bad. What the hell's going on? Now is that too big? Let's bring out the manual wrenches. No light in here, so you guys probably can't see anything. Whoa! A little overexposed? That'd be just right, won't it?
Well, your head's in the way, so...
How's that? Okay, well, it's not a 10 mil? What are you guys using here? Is that an 11? Who uses an 11?
Place your bets. Is it an 11? Oh, my hand's blocking it.
Seriously, if that's an 11, I'm gonna be dumbfounded. An 11! Who uses an 11? Surprised they even have an 11. Thought this was a Japanese car. Okay, what the hell's going on? Am I just ripping it through?
Well, just get the 11 socket.
Oh, fender's rusty. That's why. It's just ripping out of there. Well, you see, I don't have an 11 impact socket, but I can use an 11 regular.
If it breaks, nobody uses an 11 anyway.
All right, well, the nut didn't move on the bolt, but good news, we got it out. It just ripped right through the fender. So, I don't know how it's gonna go back on. Maybe some of those cool little elastic hairband things on there.
Yeah.
Who knows? We got her, baby.
Nice. Didn't even break?
Not this one, no. I held the top, which I should have done the other one. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we just pull it off. It started pulling off on this side. Is there anything else securing it? Oh, there's probably some clips on the bottom. I was gonna say, if it was this easy, I wouldn't have a YouTube channel anymore because there'd be no content. It'd be so easy to work on. Holy guacamole. Okay, let me get under there. So what do I got under here? A couple bolts. Are they 11 mils again? That would be weird. They are. What's at the 11 mils? Oh, obviously when this thing got into an accident, somebody just went ham with 11 mils, I'm thinking. Will the impact fit under here? Forgot it's the 21st century. Oh, really hard to get that off with one hand.
Do you want me to help?
Oh, but he gets it done. Day in and day out, baby. Oh, it doesn't fit. Ah!
I'll lift the car and then you can do it.
Back to the hand tools, eh? Look on the right way. Righty loosey, lefty tighty, hey Sarah?
No. Don't try and trick me.
Don't try to trick me. Hey Sarah, have you ever tried triacting?
No.
Triacting like a man?
Yeah, I knew there that was going.
Nothing like just the boys in the garage, hey Sarah?
Hey. Exactly. Oh, I'm recording.
Oh my god, that was easy. Where's the easy button when you need it? Oh, did they zip tie over here? Come on over.
Coming on over.
They...
Hold on.
Yeah, it's zip tied here. Okay.
Oops, I'm not even pointing the camera in the right direction. Ah.
So we'll just have to clip that puppy off. Are you even filming?
Yes, I am!
Can you see? Here, how about I film this?
Okay, good call.
section? Okay, we'll just clip that zip tie off.
Oh, baby!
Okay, this is for you now.
This is for me?
Alright, well that was extremely easy. For the grill, it was 5 clips like you saw. 2 clips on the bumper. 2 11 mils on the side and 2 11 mils on the bottom. That was really easy. Alright, so I didn't do my due diligence when I bought the car. And I just bought it in the dark. I was excited. I know it's not a good idea to purchase a car right when you see it in the dark because, you know, but whatever. $800 Civic? Whatever. Anywho, right here you will see cracked styrofoam that is duct taped on. So obviously this thing rear-ended somebody. And instead of getting new parts, they just duct taped the styrofoam on there. It's probably what I would have done too, let's be honest. So now we can figure out where our intercooler is gonna go in here. This is gonna be sweet. All right, bumper's on the roof rack now. Perfect spot for it. And I've been doing a lot of little things for the last hour or so, like putting anti-seize on all the bumper bolts and taking the 102 sensor out of the cat. Couldn't get that out for the life of me on the car yesterday, so finally got that out by stepping on it. And really, I've just been looking at how my intercooler piping is gonna run here. So obviously the intercooler is gonna hang off of this crash bar here, and it's gonna be underneath. But the routing of the intercooler piping normally comes around here, and I'm wondering if people keep this, because if my piping goes under this, it's gonna be really low and the piping risks hitting a curb or whatever else. So I don't know, and I have full 2.5 inch piping, so I don't know if it's gonna go under or if I'm gonna have to take this out. I'm gonna look on some forums and see if guys keep their windshield washer fluid reservoir in there. And honestly, just looking at it right now, it looks really sick. I'm excited to get the intercooler on because these EK or EJ6 hatches, whatever you wanna call it, they look really sick with no bumper and an intercooler, so I'm really excited for that. And honestly, just looking at it, I'm like, this is gonna be quite a bit of work to mock up everything. And I didn't buy an intercooler kit that fits this. I bought a cheaper one. That's a one size fits all for V8s and everything. So I'm gonna have to do a lot of cutting and moving, and it came with, I think, 12 couplers. So there might be a lot of bends, a lot of spots for potential boost leaks, which isn't the best thing in the world, but I wanted cheap and budget. Another thing I told Sarah today is I didn't know, let's get you a light here. I didn't know that the cheaper way would have been to just run the a T fitting off of the oil pressure sending unit or the oil pressure sensor. You can see the white oil filter in there, hopefully. And my sandwich adapter goes in between the oil filter and the block. So the block is here, sandwich adapter and then oil filter, and off the sandwich adapter runs my oil line, come over top here and to the top of the turbo. If I knew what I was talking about, knew what I was doing when I started this, I would have just gone that way and it would have saved me $24 or whatever it was for the sandwich adapter, which I would have done because every penny matters. I know from budgeting and everything that stuff really matters. So I wouldn't have done that, but oh well, I'm probably going to use it anyways. And a lot of little things. So like I said at the start of this video, this is probably going to come off. I'm going to put the stock headers back on the Cat, do some 0 to 100 testing, different tests, just so I can see with the turbo how it's going to go power-wise and how much of an improvement it is. So I'll just give you guys a walk around. If you guys are new to watching the channel and new to this build, this is a 1996 Honda Civic hatch. I found out today, I think it's a DX because the DX has the tilt steering wheel and it does have power steering. The CX didn't have those. The DX does have that, so I'm pretty sure it's a DX hatch. And D16Y7 is the engine. It's a single cam, pretty much the cheapest. I was gonna say the cheapest Honda engine, but I don't know that. It's probably the cheapest Honda engine that can take some boost. It's crazy. This thing is 106 horsepower stock, and you can boost them. People run 160 wheel all day with a good tune and it's fine. Like stock internal, stock piston, stock rods and everything. People pushing over 200 wheel normally do like a piston and a rod, and that's all they do. They don't upgrade anything else. It's, well, excuse me, pistons, rods, and then they do a head gasket and ARP head studs. Those 4 things totaling like maybe $100 each for the rod or the pistons. Rods, I don't know how much, we'll say $100 each. So that's $800, $850 for the head gasket, and ARP head studs I think are $200, so like $1,050, and you can make good power on these things. People make 300 wheel, 350 wheel, and I didn't know this when I bought the car.
Yeah. Oh,
Thank you for that. I didn't know this when I bought the car, but this engine is. Are you scared now?
Well, I thought you were mad at me.
Yeah, I'm mad.
Well, I want to listen.
When I bought the car, still going? For the 5th time. When I bought the car, I had no idea about Hondas. I had no idea about this engine. And this was probably the best engine I could have bought for me boosting it. I know it's not the strongest engine in the world, but this is probably the cheapest engine to boost just because this, like, if I got the EG hatch or this EK hatch with the D15B7 or this D16Y7, these are probably the 2 best. I'd say this one is the best because a little more displacement, but it's so cheap. Single overhead cam, everything for this car is so cheap. And even I see in comments of people tuning these D16s in the comment section of YouTube videos, they say, oh, I wish I could build a D16 again, or I wish I would build a D16 again, because they're onto like the B series engines of the Ks. Those are great engines. They hold tons of power, but they're just not as cheap as these. These, like, anything goes wrong, anything is cheap. I found one of these on Facebook Marketplace for something stupid. I think it was like $50 for the whole engine and accommodating parts as well. So it's quite amazing. Anything else I can update you guys on? Any words from you?
Subscribe.
Very nice. These are rusty, I'll tell you that. Nice and rusty.
Another word. It's time for us to go skating and not work on the car anymore.
Yeah, right. I'll tell you guys this. So I've been getting water pooling up in the back, and we thought it was, there's 2 holes there. We thought it was coming in from the fenders basically, and it wasn't. I JB welded those closed. What it ended up being, I was searching on forums and YouTube and everything, it's actually the gaskets for the taillights that when all the water, like, because I had a whole bunch of snow on my car, it all leaked. And I didn't see where it was dripping from here, but water pooled in there, quite a bit of it. It's from the taillight seals.
I didn't even know that yet.
So I found that out, if anybody cares. One other thing I'm gonna mention is that these are oversized wheels and tires on here. I think it came with 13-inch wheels originally. These are 16s. So whenever you up the wheel size a lot, you end up adding quite a bit of weight. So this is already up 3 inches of wheel size, and the overall tire size is higher than it should be. So stock, it should be maybe that big or so from the ground to here, and these ones are that much bigger. That will make the car accelerate slower, in theory. So what I'm gonna do in the future, what I want to do is either get some lower profile 16-inch, some R16s, or maybe get a different size wheel with an overall smaller tire diameter, and I want to see if it accelerates faster, because in these cars, a lot of people say when you boost them, they're not very fun with the transmission that's in here, because it's a long gear transmission. It's good for fuel efficiency and day-to-day driving. It's not a good sporty transmission. One vehicle that I'd love to own and I think is really sporty and would be really fun for city driving is the Mazda Miata, or Mazda Speed Miata. So they made it for only a year or two, and it was turbocharged from the factory, a Miata. So the thing I like about that is it had really short gears. I think second gear only gets you to, we'll say 80 kilometers an hour or so in this Miata, the Mazda Speed Miata. So you have to shift into third well before you hit 100, and it makes it feel like you're going a lot faster than you are. Whereas this thing, it's super slow right now, and I think second gear gets you over 100. So there's one shift to 100, and you're in each gear for 5 or 6 seconds, and it doesn't feel fast or sporty at all. So the point of the story is, if I decrease the tire size, I'm hoping that my gear ratios will be shorter and it will feel sportier. Now, yeah, I hope you guys like this. I'm just updating you because a lot of times I just film the video and try to keep it quick and snappy so it's exciting, but there's always these little things that you guys probably want to know and probably want to hear. You can always ask in the comments. Don't be afraid. Check out this beautiful paint job here. So if you haven't seen already, we're rocking the Panda look. Got the nice black gas cap, the nice Bondo with the rust peeking through. Not bad. If you don't know as well, I got this car for $795, and it got us home 1,000 kilometers. So it's a pretty sweet car for what it is. If you guys didn't see, when we wired in the light bar, I put some silicone on there. It was really thin stuff, so it ended up dripping down. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, it dripped down there. So hopefully it holds. I haven't let it sit outside yet. And yeah, that's the Civic. Look at that bird's eye view. Okay, well, that's the Civic for you. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking in on the build. We're gonna go skating now, as per Sarah Lou. I don't think I have anything else to say. We'll see you guys next time. What's up, Willie Nelson? I think that's a company, Willie Nelson's Cord.
I don't think so. Willie Nelson sounds like a band or something.
Welcome back, everyone.
What are we doing today?
Let me just get a tool here. A little closer, please. Hey guys, so today we're gonna be taking the bumper off. A little closer, please. Did you fart?
No, that's something rolled into the car.
Hey guys, so today we'll be taking the bumper off. Okay, you can delete that one.
No, I like this one.